Welcome to Subramani. Today I'm going to talk to you about a tweet which was done by a journalist called Prashant Mahesh. He's a young journalist, he has a lot of experience also, and he tweeted us something very simple. He said one big advantage of a mutual fund is for rupees 5,000 you get the experience, you get 25-year plus experience fund managers like Shankaran Narain, Prashant Jain, Anand Radhakrishnan, Mahesh Patil, and many more such individuals across 40 plus AMCs to personally manage your money. A perfectly valid and correct tweet. There is absolutely nothing wrong that you can find in this, except if you are a faceless troller and trolling is your hobby. Then you can go on and say, oh, but in the last 22 days they didn't perform, on the last 417 days they didn't perform, or index funds perform better than these fund managers. Let us accept one thing, which, or am I jumping the gun? Let us look at what, so one person calling himself Investor India, again typical troll, does not have the guts to put his name, but he will come and say there is no personal management. Excuse me, I didn't understand. What is this personal management? Index funds outperform most mutual funds. Fantastic. Again, what I call recency bias. Where were you in 1981 when there was no index? Where were you in 2001 when there was not so much of great performance by index funds? You want to invest in index funds, be my guest. They're perfectly all right. Or if you think you're a better fund manager than these people, launch your own fund. It doesn't cost much, just about 100 crores to create a AMC, and you can get there are 1.34 billion Indians, so they will come and vote with you. They will come and invest in your funds. That's not a problem. There are 40 mutual funds and all have got 500,000 crores in investing, right? No, wrong. Only a few fund houses have got performance. They've got, there are funds of Narain which have outperformed the last 6 months. If you say they would have outperformed the index 1:1 or 1:2, right? How would you look at that? How would you look at global fund, global advantage fund? How would you look at that fund? So it takes guts to be a fund manager, and guts to be a fund manager with a 25-year track record, right? So there is then Kunal Shah, who says each of these fund managers get paid 5 crore plus salary. That's not so difficult to earn 5 crores, right? Just get into IIT, get into IIM, join a fund house, and after 25 years you will also get 5 crore salary. All that you need to do is manage 100,000 crores. It's not very difficult, right? So most active funds managed by them have failed to beat the index over a 5-year period. What if we have beaten over a 7-year period? Why not directly invest in index funds? Fantastic. Why invest even in equity funds? Why invest even in index funds? My own equity management, I have outperformed some of these fund managers at various points in time. Overall, I've been investing before mutual funds were formed. So does it mean that I am a bad fund manager or a good fund manager? It doesn't matter, but I'm not in the public space, right? You cannot, I will not be managing your money. So if you want somebody like Narain to manage your money, you have no choice but to pay the fees and go to him. If you have a choice of whether to read Prashant Mahesh's tweet, you have a choice whether to watch this video, you have a choice of whether to invest in Narain's funds or Prashant's funds or Mahesh Patil or Anand Radhakrishnan's funds, right? The choice is completely yours. Why do you come and troll? You don't want to do, you don't do. So here is another VV, again refusing to put their name. The most sensible thing to do. I've said bye-bye to all the star fund managers 7 years back in the equity space. I'm surely not missing them. I invest in index funds, ETF and stocks. Right? Fantastic. But your record is not available in the public domain. My record is not available in the public domain. You cannot come and ask me why I bought a share, why I did not buy a share. I had bought Mindtree, was the original investor. I sold when Larsen & Toubro took it over. I bought Happiest Minds and I made money. Does it mean that all the money that I have is only in Happiest Minds? Answer is no. I have my money with Narain, with Prashant, with Anand Radhakrishnan, with Mahesh Patil, and I'm very happy with the performance that I have got. Yes, a portion of my money is with these people, a portion of my money is in direct equities. Yes, my direct equities have done well. I don't need to apologize about that, right? Did any of these experienced fund managers advise their clients to cash out in March 2020? Wow, that's a brilliant question. Which means you don't understand what a fund manager is supposed to do. What is the difference between a fund manager and an investment manager? Your investment manager has to tell you when to enter, when to exit. But you seem to be, if you are an expert, you should do it yourself. So they need bakras more than we needing them. Fine, have a choice. You can take your check and go. You can go and redeem. There is nothing which stops you from redeeming. I would rather buy the cheapest index fund and go to sleep. If you want diversification, buy next Nifty and wait 20 years. Buy through thick and thin. The real deal is expense ratio. Superb. You've understood investing very well. And do it. The question is, why do investment returns and investor returns differ so much? Why is it that Prashant or Naren have achieved great results, but investors in their funds have not achieved that? That is simply because of behavior. Now, well, that is Mr. Anand Srinivasan saying that. Then there is a Doc GK. What is, okay, this is, can you share some funds managed by this fund manager which have outperformed Nifty through Nifty ETF total return index? Over what period of time? That's a good question to ask, right? I agree now with what Prashant says. Choice is yours. If you feel that they are investing in Sensex and Nifty and you're better off managing your own money, go ahead. No one has placed a gun on your head to invest via mutual funds. No one has placed a gun on your head to read tweets or watch videos or nothing. You can do whatever you want. Don't just come and troll people saying something right. Prashant Mahesh is completely right when he says these fund managers' expertise is available for you at a 1% fees or a 1.5% fees or at a 0.75% fees. Want to take it, take it. You don't want to take it, go ahead. You can put money in ETF, nothing wrong. You can put money in a leveraged ETF. You can put money in a PMS and say, I want to borrow money, invest in an index, and when the index gives 70% return, I want 140% return. I know people who have done it. I know people who were selling in March. I know people who were buying in March, and I know people who were leveraging and buying in March. Obviously, the guys with leverage in March made the highest amount of money. Did you have the guts to do it? That's the only question that you have to ask. You have to answer that. And then Arnav says that actually investors first pay them for experience and expenses and only profit if there is anything left over. Very good. You know exactly how a mutual fund works. Okay, Praveen Palande says, how important is experience? Not at all. That's why you have a choice. You've got 45 fund houses. You can choose wherever you want to invest. And Prashant says, would you be comfortable allocating big chunk of your wealth to a newbie just out of college in a small AMC, even if he's the fund manager? The question is, will you put money and how much money will you put? If you come and tell me there is a great fund manager to be and he is managing this money, and how much money will I put? Will I put 1%, 2%, 5% of my money, or will I put 20% of my money? That's the question to ask. I would put 5,000 in a passive index fund. Thank you, mutual fund managers, for your service. That's fantastic. I would rather, for rupees 5,000, being a poor Indian, one gets to donate to the yachts of these managers. When somebody comes and talks about yachts of fund managers, and wanting to put money only in index funds and all that, that's fine, do it, but at least come and tell us what's your name, right? How many of them have outperformed the index return? These fund managers are overrated and so naive. There are more there's one guy who calls himself Gil Bates, puts the photograph of Mukesh Ambani and tells Prashant Mahesh, journalist के नाम पर धब्बा है तू. Very good. अपना नाम तो बताओ. Thank you. If I have sounded very arrogant in this, maybe it's a deliberate attempt to, but honestly there is a choice. You have a choice of whether to read Prashant Mahesh, whether to invest with Naren, whether to watch this video. Completely the choice is yours. Please be my guest. Thank you.